Pokemon fans, welcome back to Every Pokémon Ever. Last time we left off in Fuchsia City after I annihilated the Safari Zone. This time I'm gonna head east from Fuchsia City and go catch some Pokemon over on Route 15. While looking around out here, I caught 2 Pidgeotto, 2 Gloom, and a Ditto. Our next quest is to seek out a Super Rod, which can be found on Route 12. You can either make your way from here up Route 15, 14, 13 to 12, or you can just fly to Lavender Town and head south. Here we'll encounter another grumpy Snorlax, but we know how to take care of him.
Go to sleep, little Snorlax.
Keep heading down the boardwalk and you'll come upon the house of the fishing guru's oldest brother, who will grant you a Super Rod. You can test out your Super Rod right outside and catch 2 Krabby. It just dawned on me that there's a Pokemon we forgot in the Safari Zone, Dratini. If you go to the water area in the Safari Zone and use your Super Rod, you can catch 3 of them. Now it's time to go on yet another side quest. Head back to Viridian City and head east onto Route 9. Do you remember earlier when I said there's no Pokemon that you can find here? Well, I wasn't seeing the whole picture. You can actually find a Voltorb in the tall grass. And then using your Super Rod on the water above, you can catch 2 Slowpoke. Keep surfing down and around the corner. You'll come upon a building. This is a power plant. We're gonna head inside and we'll catch a Pikachu to evolve into Raichu, a Magnemite, a Magneton, an Electabuzz, and even an Electrode that's disguised as an item. At the end of the power plant maze, we come upon the first of 3 legendary birds, Zapdos. I found that Great Balls work pretty well against him as long as you get his HP down. If you want to leave and grab some Ultra Balls and come back, that might be a better option. Now with our power plant adventure over, it's time to head home and check in with Mom. She's probably wondering where I've been all this time and... oh no, look at that, she still doesn't care. Well, one thing we can do is head south to Route 21 now that we know surf. By surfing just south of Pallet Town, you'll see a patch of small grass off to the right. Stop by here to catch a Tangela in the tall grass. Then we can use our Super Rod here and catch 2 Staryu, 2 Shelder, and 2 Horsey. You can also find plenty of Tentacool as you're surfing around. Keep heading south until you reach the distant shores of Cinnabar Island. You may notice upon arrival that the gym is all locked up. We'll need to head into something called the Pokémon Mansion later to get a key, but first let's stop by this building here. This is the Pokémon Resurrection Lab. Head to the back and find this eccentric guy who will offer to bring your fossils back to life as Pokémon. I gave him my old Amber and got an Aerodactyl. And then I forked over my Helix fossil and got an Omanite. Now it's time to head into the Pokémon Mansion, the home of some really iffy science experiments from the past. Right off the bat, we can catch a Ponyta, a Coughing, a Wheezing, a Grimer, a Muck, and another Growlithe to evolve into Arcanine later. The Pokémon Mansion works in a very peculiar way. You need to use a series of statue switches to close and open doors to the maze. So we're gonna press this switch here, head around the bend, and then down to this spot exactly. Then we're gonna want to jump off the balcony.
Just go jump off a balcony. What?
Yep, that's right, you heard me. We're jumping off this edge, taking a leap of faith, and it'll take us down 1 floor to an area that's usually restricted. Keep heading down and right, and you'll find another staircase leading down into the basement. Scattered about the mansion, you'll find several pages from Dr. Fuji's secret diary. Aww. But instead of showing off his childhood crushes, this book exhibits information about the creation of Mewtwo. This is pretty interesting, and it's well-known Pokemon lore. Mewtwo was a clone of Mew, and those experiments happened right here. But this building is pretty much abandoned. You'll find burglars and ex-scientists, but that's about it. Everything gives off an eerie vibe, from the experiment possibly being spearheaded by Team Rocket, to the several Ditto lying around that are possible clone rejects of Mew. This place is just spooky, man. I want to get my gym key and get the heck out of here. So we're gonna go ahead and head up this hallway here, press another statue switch to open the door, grab the key, and then use an escape rope. Oh, sweet above groundness. So if we go use that key on the gym door, it unlocks and we're able to go inside and play Blaine's little game. It's basically like Who Wants to Be a Millionaire Pokemon Edition, except for the questions are pretty iffy in the wording department. That's no problem, we easily get to Blaine and breeze through his team and get our Volcano badge.
We now pause your regularly scheduled program to bring you some information that we should have told you a long time ago.
Once you unleash the power of Surf, a whole new experience becomes available for your game. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the Missingno glitch. First, let me explain what Missingno is. Missingno is a placeholder for a Pokemon that's not supposed to be in your game. If you go look through the archives, you'll see there are several Pokemon, even some Johto Pokemon, that didn't quite make the cut for Red, Blue, and Yellow version. However, this data is still remnant in your cartridge, and it appears as Missingno if you somehow by happenstance get it to appear. The following tried and true method is used to make Missingno appear in battle, because by encountering him, you'll add 128 to the current value of the 6th item in your inventory. This can be used to duplicate rare candies, Master Balls, Nuggets, and beyond. I'm gonna obviously start out with Nuggets, because I love chicken nuggets and I want to be filthy rich.
Phenomenal cosmic power!
Anyway, here's how you do the glitch. First we're gonna fly to Viridian City. Then you're gonna head north and talk to this old guy. You'll remember him from the beginning of the game. If you're a Japanese player, he's that totally drunk guy that got wasted in the middle of the road. Or in North America, he's just the nice old man who wanted a cup of coffee. Anyway, agree to watch him catch a Weedle. I know, so exciting. And right when that's done, press start and fly to Cinnabar Island. Head directly to the right and start surfing up and down along this coastline. Whatever you do, don't leave Cinnabar Island. You have to stay exactly on this coastline for the glitch to work. You might encounter Pokemon that are over level 100. In some rare cases, you may even initiate a crazy battle with Professor Oak where he uses a totally illegal team. What a boss. Or you can run into Missingno. This is what you're looking for. All you have to do is encounter Missingno and it'll add the 128 items to your 6th inventory slot. If you catch Missingno, it could glitch out your game. It does some pretty funky things. You also notice that he's bird type. Not flying type, that's bird type. What is this? Is this Ho-Oh? After running away or defeating Missingno, go ahead and check your items and you'll see that the glitch has worked. You can fly back to Viridian City and you can repeat this process over and over again as many times as you want. Like I said, I'm gonna do Nuggets so that I can be filthy rich. Can I do this in real life too? Please? Now that we're rich beyond our wildest dreams, let's head back to Celadon City and take on another task. We're gonna head over to the restaurant and we'll find a guy inside who's going through a midlife crisis. He just lost all of his money gambling at the slot machines, so he's gonna shove a coin case into my premature hands and tell me to go gamble my life away. Yeah, here kid, just take this, go to the casino, take it, go! Yeah, real good morals for a children's game, but it is what it is. But now that we're rich, we don't even have to taint our hands with the slot machine. We can just go to the counter and buy as many coins as we can hold. Then by heading next door to the price counter, we can buy Porygon for 9,999 coins. What a steal. After you've sufficiently messed around with the Missingno glitch, let's embark on another adventure. Fly back to Cinnabar Island and start surfing east. You'll eventually come upon a little rock in the middle of the water called Seafoam Islands. We're gonna enter here and catch a bunch of new Pokemon. Inside you can find 2 Seal, a Golbat, a Psyduck, Slowbro, and a Golduck. Now let's traverse through the Seafoam Islands and get to the hidden secrets that lie within. First take this ladder here. And take this ladder as well. Then we're gonna head over this way. Once you reach the water, it'll tell you that the current's too strong to surf. We're gonna have to get crafty and make a dam out of rocks from above. So go ahead and take this ladder up. In this area of Seafoam Islands, you're gonna find several boulder puzzles. We're gonna use strength and push these boulders so that they make their way down the hole to the water below. So let's start with this one here. Then we're gonna push this one. Now shove this one down a hole. And this one. Now if you make your way back down the ladder to the water, you'll see the current has finally subsided. Our plan worked. Go ahead and surf in the water and make your way to the island just north of this area. There you'll see the second of 3 legendary birds, Articuno. Assuming that you perform the Missingno glitch on Master Balls, this should be no problem at all. Just throw a Master Ball and you'll catch it 100% every time. There's nothing left to do here. Let's go ahead and make our way out of Seafoam Islands and back to Viridian City. The news around town is that the 8th gym leader has finally returned to his gym. Head on in there and you'll see one of the biggest plot twists in Pokemon history. The 8th gym leader is none other than Giovanni. What? Again, beating him shouldn't be that big of a problem. And when you do, he'll finally announce that he's disbanding Team Rocket right here, right now. Well guys, it's been one heck of a day. Not only did we learn a crazy glitch that lets us duplicate items, but we also disbanded the evilest organization of all time. Now we can finally focus on what's important. beating the Pokemon League and becoming the very best like no one ever was. I'll see you next time. Bye!
I am never leaving this place, baby!
Every Pokémon Ever is 100% non-profit, by the fans, for the fans, but there is a way that you can help out. We're supporting St. Jude Children's Hospital. Donate today and help end childhood cancer.